And then another easy topic follows that, and it's sex. And why is it so hard for people to talk about this topic? And, why is it important to go ahead and talk about it anyway?
Well, it's important to talk about it because we need to stop it from being so taboo. And I think that's why people don't talk about it more. It still can be a very taboo subject. And unfortunately, there has been so much sexual abuse in the world that people are afraid to talk about it. It's very uncomfortable for them to talk about sex. But you need to know if your spouse was molested as a child. It's important. You need to know if your spouse was raped, if something happened. And I know when people talk about, sexual misconduct, it's always the assumption that it happened to a woman, that the victim was a woman. Well, statistics show that it also happens to a lot of men, and no one is talking about it, or at least not talking about it as much as it should be. So when this couple comes together, that could very well be a problem in their level of intimacy. But if you know this about your partner and you can talk to them, you can possibly, convince them to get help if they've never, sought help. And most people don't. So that can help your marriage, in many, many ways. So, that those are just some of the things that make this whole subject of sex very uncomfortable to talk about.